Everyone's favorite show. I'm Chris Rung. Do you know what day it is? Game day!
And I'm Caitlin Polly. To start off the show, I'm going to spike it to Jack for some mean volleyball highlights.
Junior Hannah Black makes a spectacular dig, and then senior Sabrina Creason flies in out of nowhere to make a great save to give the Lady Cougars the point. Senior Grace Roeder gets a tool to the block for a kill. Senior Ava Graves pins the ball on the 10-foot line. Freshman Rianne Du Bois uses the deep power spin for the kill. Senior Grace Roeder and freshman Taylor Matthew get a block for the point. Freshman Rianne Du Bois rolls the ball to the back line. Senior Morgan Berry to the deep back corner to finish the first set.
Wow, thanks, Jack. Those were some gnarly highlights.
Yes, they were. Time to stop messing around and pass it to Spencer so he can kick it off with some soccer highlights.
Hello, this is Spencer Ingleby, and welcome to Shawnee Mission Northwest Cougar Soccer. Cougars faced a rather devastating loss in last week's performance against Rockhurst. The Cougars lost 5-0. Make sure to check in with them next week on Tuesday as they play Lawrence Free State.
Thanks, Spencer. That was a keeper.
Now I'm going to hand it off to Matt so he can take this one to the end zone with some football highlights.
The Cougars took on the Bulldogs of Grandview in Grandview, Missouri for this cross-state border war, and it did not disappoint. Early in the game, Cougars went on the board first with a 13-yard pass to Floyd Martin, who held on even while the defender was on him all the way. The Cougars would score two more times, including this 31-yard screen pass to John Hammond, who takes it the distance for the touchdown. This was set up by an onside kick 2 plays earlier. Cougars up early 21-0. But Grandview would not go away, as they scored right before the half to make it 21-14, just before the break. In the second half, it was more back-and-forth football, with both teams trying not to give up the big play. But big plays happened. Grandview cut the lead till 5 until a Cougar run put them up by 20. Stewart ended the night with 5 touchdowns and nearly 400 yards passing. The Cougars were up by 14 in the fourth quarter. But Grandview would not be put down again, as they scored to make it 36-29 on this nice 86-yard reception. I will set the scene. Grandview is down by 7 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go, with only 30 yards between them and tying the game. Then Dylan Bruner comes up with the biggest interception of his career, securing the Cougars' win. They improved to 1-2 on the season with this impressive 36-29 victory in the Sunflower League Missouri crossover matchup.
Thanks, Matt. Congratulations to Lillian Oliver for winning the Free State Invitational. Michaela Crow earned third, and Catherine Strone and Melissa Schmidt took third in doubles.
Lady Cougar Gymnastics won the 8 team at Free State this week. Good job, girls.
Congratulations to Elena Burris for her commitment to Ottawa University to continue her bowling career.
Cassie Gomer and Maggie Congrove won second in varsity in the 2-woman scramble at the Carol Gillard Invitational. Keep up the good work.
Congratulations to the football team for winning Kansas Missouri High V Team of the Week.
Now it's time for this week's profile on junior soccer phenom, the most feared player in the nation, Henry Fears.
Henry Fears, the man, the myth, the legend. With 2 years of varsity under his belt, Henry has made so many major improvements. Let's hear about how his year is going by so far.
Henry's best attributes that he brings to the team, he has speed, which makes him a threat to opposing teams' back lines, and he's very skillful on the ball, and he's able to help create opportunities for his teammates and himself. I would say over the last 3 years, the good thing that we've seen with Henry is just continuous growth as a player, overall performance as a player. He's continued to work on his 1v1 ability. He's continued to make himself a threatening presence in the offensive end, and he just becomes more and more difficult for opposing teams to deal with.
I play striker. A striker is the person who's supposed to be scoring the goals. I started playing soccer in 3rd grade. I played rec soccer, and then in 4th grade I started to play competitively. Coach, who actually coached me for a solid 5 years, his name was Ross Fogel, and he taught me a lot, and I really appreciate all that he did for me. So I think we want to end the season double digits in wins. Right now we're 3-5, which isn't amazing, but hopefully we can get up, like last year we were 10-6. Hopefully we can get up to about there. The student section this year has been very fantastic, especially compared to last year. It wasn't terrible last year, but I want to give a special shout out to Jack Burton because he is just the best fan out of them all. So yeah, amen.
As we've seen, The season is going pretty well for Henry, and it seems like it'll keep getting better. This has been Caitlin Polly reporting for KGR. Back to you, Chris.
Only a junior and already a dominating force in the Sunflower League. Now it's time for Matt with a preview of this week's football game.
This week, the Cougars traveled 30 minutes up K7 to Lawrence Free State. Free State is not a team to sleep lightly on. They are ranked 3rd in the Metro and 1st in the state according to 810 Varsity. They are 3-0, which includes a win against Missouri powerhouse Park Hill last Friday night, 21-16. They're led by quarterback Jordan Preston and running back Jack Stanine. The Cougar offense will need to get the ball going as Free State only allowed 180 yards passing last week. They do enjoy running the ball up the middle, and a big test will be if the men in the box are able to put an end to Free State's run at the top. Here's Bo Black with more.
Well, it's going to be a tough chore, and we played East 2 weeks ago when East was number 1 in the state, and now we're back at it with the new number 1 in the state and Free State. So they have a very good football team, and we'll have our hands full for sure. I think they have kids at every position. I mean, they have big physical offense and defensive linemen. They have 6'2", 6'3", wide receivers. They have defensive backs that can run. And even at the 6A level, that's hard to find where you're a complete team across the board, and they are. And they're very well coached and just a really good football team.
Now it's time for America's #1 trending show, The Matt Owens Show.
Welcome to Challenge Matt Owens. I'm Matt Owens, and every week I challenge an athlete to beat me in their sport. This week it's Henry Fears, and the game is simple. PKs. He shoots, I save, I shoot, it goes in. Best out of 5. Let's see who wins. This is Challenge Matt Owens. Round 5, 3-2. Let's see if I can tie this up. And welcome to our first ever Challenge Matt Owens overtime. The rules will stay the same, except for it's best out of 1 now. Let's get this bread. Make sure my quads are on loose. You know, sometimes you come close and you just miss it. You just miss it, and today was a rough one. There's many more chances in life, but today stung. It definitely will. Go to overtime with Henry over here. Congratulations to you.
Thank you. It was
on the victory.
It was a well done match.
It was a well
done
played.
match.
Well played. All right, for Challenge Matt Owens, I'll be back next week.
You did good, but not good enough. Don't worry, though. There's always next time.
Yes, there is. I'm Caitlin Polly.
And I'm Chris Wrong. Thanks for tuning in with us on the best day of the week. What's that day, you may ask?
Game day!